Hope it is visible to all of you. Uh,
Yes,
Yes,
Let
sir.
me start.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
fine, fine. Please mute. Let me start the class. So we started the just introductory class on the basic electronics. So in the last class, we are discussing on the band gap, how the band gap is formed, and okay, and on the basis of the band gap, there is a classification of materials, metal insulator, and semiconductors. So those we have discussed in the last class. Uh, okay, and then we started with the Fermi-Dirac distributions, because how the electrons are distributed in the allowed energy bands, which is given by the Fermi-Dirac distribution functions. F is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus exponential E minus E by kT. And from here we define the Fermi level energy, that is the energy level at which probability of finding an electron is half or 50%. So for that discussion we had in the last class. Okay. Uh, if you uh, so if you consider this Fermi-Dirac distributions functions, uh, and you can, if you plot the graph E versus because it's a function of energy, so E versus Fe, the probability of finding the electrons. Fe is nothing but the probability of finding an electron at the energy level E. That is the Fermi-Dirac distributions. And if you say this is the Fermi level position 1, okay, and suppose this is the Fermi level positions. So as you told, the Fermi level should be half, probability will be half, and the above the Fermi level, this is the your probability of finding the electrons, okay, and this is at suppose T at room temperatures, okay, we are considering, okay, and from this level to this level, that is the variation is the 3 kT, the transition region in E and EF from the Fe1 to Fe0 is 3 kT value. KT is the at room, if you consider the room temperature, kT value is 0.026 electron volt. Okay, that means 26 millivolt. Okay, and when T tends to 0, yes, E is discontinuous at E is equal to EF, so you have the at T is equal to 0 Kelvin. Okay, that Fermi level, it will be the discontinuous from at this when T is equal to 0 Kelvin. Okay, so if we say what is actually what I am to, the Fermi-Dirac distribution says that probability that a quantum state at E is filled with electron. Okay, here if you see the band diagram, if you consider this is the conduction band and this is the valence band, and suppose and the Fermi level position is here in the mid gap. If you intrinsic semiconductors where there is no doping, absolutely pure semiconductors, okay, in that case, suppose this Fermi level position. So if we draw the same plot I have just in the previous diagram, I have shown the Fermi level 0 to 1 value. Okay, so this is the value, and then it is decreasing. Okay, and here. So here, what is the probability? This is the probability of finding the electron in the conduction band. Suppose at room temperatures, electrons has jumped over from valence band to the conduction band. So these holes will be created here because electrons will be jumped from valence band to the conduction band. Okay, so holes will be there and electrons will be there. So what is the finding the electrons at this energy level, which is given by this Fermi-Dirac distribution function? So above the Fermi level, you can see this is the Fermi level. So above the Fermi level, this is the probability of the finding the electrons at this energy level. Similarly, if if I say the probability of finding electron at energy E is Fe, then 1 minus Fe is the probability that a quantum state at E is empty. That means the holes. Okay. So these two things, one is the probability of finding on the electron at constant state.
Sir, can you go to the previous slide, sir, just for once? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So this is the probability of finding an electron at Fe, and 1 minus Fe is the probability of finding a holes at energy level E. Okay. So this is the two concept we can get from the Fermi-Dirac distribution functions. Now, if we know this, the probability, then next what we have to, we need to carrier concentrations. Okay. Why we need carrier concentrations? Because any yeah.
Sir, in the last slide, there was a slight break in the graph of the distribution. There was a slight break in the graph. What does that signify?
Okay, this one, because this is the whatever the energy scale. If the energy scale is 6 electron volt, so there is no scale. This is not scaling. Okay. This one, this as you are talking, this one or this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get it.
This is the continuous graph. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
whatever the value is. So carrier concentrations, you know the probability of finding the electrons at a particular energy level. Fine. Now we need to know the carrier concentrations in the semiconductors at thermal equilibrium. Why we need the carrier concentrations? Because to get the idea or knowledge of the semiconductor properties, okay, like electrical properties, if you particularly you want to know the semiconductor electrical properties, then we need to know the number of charge carriers or carrier concentrations, okay, of that materials. So that's why first questions, what is the carrier concentrations at thermal equilibrium of your semiconductors? Okay. So as you know that that electron here, the electrons are there because this is the conduction band and this is the valence band. At thermal equilibrium, some electrons will jump over to the conduction band and the holes will be created. So these are the holes, if I say, and these are the electrons in the conduction band. Okay. So at the top of the valence band, you have the holes, and the bottom of the conduction band, you have the electrons at thermal equilibrium. Okay. So this is the, yeah.
Sir, can you please increase the size of cursor?
Size of cursor.
Yes, sir.
Let me check how, because I have not done it.
Yes.
Where I'll go. This is the pen option. Then, do you know how to do it?
Yes, sir. If you choose the highlighter, it will be slightly thicker than the pen, I guess.
Okay.
Highlighter.
Okay, okay. Where we can change the highlighter color?
You can change the color also.
Let me check.
Sir, pointer option, go to pointer option.
Pointer option, pen highlighter, but it is yellow.
Change the ink color.
Sir, ink color.
Thank you, thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
So now
It's okay, sir.
Thank you, thank you. So if you, so that's why we need to know the carrier concentrations of thermal at thermal equilibrium. So that means our questions is how many electrons and holes are in these bands. Okay, so you have the thermal equilibrium. Now electrons are here in this conduction band. Okay, here, and holes are here. We already shown these holes are there. So how many electrons and holes are there in this band? That we need to know. Okay. So for that, how to calculate that I will skip, but I'll show the basic knowledge how to calculate. Okay. So this is the number of electrons at a particular E, energy E, is the number of available quantum states. So what is the number of available quantum states in a particular energy here? Okay, this one, and probability that state is filled. Okay, so number of electrons at a particular energy E.
Number of available quantum state, what does that mean actually? Available quantum states.
Because when you have the band formations, suppose single atom is there, okay, discrete energy level is there, available energy level. Okay, so now lot of atoms you are considering, so you have the band formations like this. Okay,
Sir, the has sign means percentage.
number.
Okay, sir.
Number of available quantum states that is given by this.
So quantum
G.
states means like 1s, 2s orbital, 2p orbital, like this.
This is okay. The discrete energy level, you have the concept? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So discrete
Sir, what is
energy,
probability state of E field?
I'm telling. So discrete energy level is there. Okay. So if you have the discrete energy level and the band is formed due to the number of atoms are increased. Suppose silicon has single atom, so single discrete energy level. Okay. Now we have the band formation here, as I discussed in the previous class. Okay. So now what is the available states here? Because suppose I am I am increasing the temperature, so electrons are jumping from conduction band to the valence band. Okay. If one energy level is filled, then that is not available. So next energy level is empty, then electrons will jump over there. So that is the number of available quantum states where the electron will jump from valence band.
Sir, your
conduction
video
band.
is not visible.
Sorry, my video is off. Okay.
No,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
it's fine.
It's fine, sir.
And number and probability state at E is filled. That means that is the Fermi-Dirac distribution function, where the electron is filled, probability of finding the electron. Okay. So if you have the probability of finding the electron and the number of available quantum states where the electron may be filled, so that will give you the number of electrons at particular energy E. Okay. Now,
Sir, so basically available quantum states are basically that energy level of the conduction band where the electrons have gone after the
electrons will go here.
excitation.
Okay. So number of electrons, there is some equations that that is out of syllabus. I will not discuss here. So how the final expression comes, that I am showing. So number of available quantum states and the Fermi-Dirac distribution function, that is the number of probability of finding up that electron at particular that energy. So if you multiply, then you will have the number of electrons at that energy. Okay. Now, what is the question? Question is the number of electrons in the band. Because this is the energy level, particular energy level I am considering. But when we will consider the band here, this band, okay, so it will integrate bottom of the band to the top of the band, GE, FE with energy DE. Okay. So if you have this G already, the mathematical expression is there. Fermi-Dirac distribution is available. Okay. And if you integrate from bottom to top band, then you will have the number of electrons in the band. that final expression, I don't know whether you have seen in the class 12. This is the N0. N0 is equal to NC e to the power minus EC minus EF by KBT. KB is the Boltzmann's constant. EC is the conduction band minimum here. This one, EF is the Fermi level position. Okay, and KB by T. T is the absolute temperature. N is the NC is the density of states, available states in the conduction band, as C is written due to the conduction band. So from this one, you can get the number of carriers or carrier concentrations in the conduction band, that is N0 is equal to NC e to the minus EC by KP. So whatever the electrons are here, okay, so this is given by this expression. So number of electrons or carrier number of electrons per unit centimeter cube per cubic. Okay, NC is e to the EC minus KT, where NC is given by this 2 pi MNF.
Sir, what EF represent?
EF is the Fermi level position, Fermi level of the semiconductors. And
Sir,
is the
what is
one
NC?
some noise is coming from where I do.
Sir, one doubt. Sir, in the previous slide,
Sir, KB is Boltzmann constant, sir. KB?
KB is the Boltzmann's constant. I am telling Mn is the Mn effective. This is the effective mass of the electrons. N it denotes here electrons. Okay, N0 is the carrier concentration, means electron concentration. I am talking about N0 is the electron concentration. Okay, so N0 is electron concentration. Okay, and NC is the density of states available in the conduction band. KB is the Boltzmann constant. EC is the conduction band energy level, EC. And EF is the Fermi level, T is the absolute temperature. Where in this term, Mn effective, the effective mass of the electrons, H is the Planck's constant, KB is the Boltzmann's constant. Okay. Similarly, if you have, so if you, then what is the question? My question is, what is the number of holes in band? How you will calculate then?
NO minus NE.
NE dot NH बराबर NI square.
No.
We don't know NI.
Starting
That's
equation.
J into 1 minus Fe.
that is there in the conduction band. The same only, no?
Yes.
Because-
JE in some
GE
one student has told the 1 minus Fe.
Fe.
Okay. Because probability of finding of the holes is 1 minus Fe. The available states,
So some
number of quantum states in the valence band. Okay. So similarly, same equation.
One doubt is this integral formula for 1 minute.
Sir,
Sir. So
but-
one doubt is there.
Sir, it
Sir, in the
will give us the value of the sum of the energies of all the holes present, I guess so.
Sorry.
Sir, because we're integrating it with D, so it will give us the sum of all the energies of the holes present.
Up to this, whatever the energy level is there in the conduction band, from EC 0 to infinity, 0 to the conduction band, is from starting from EC. If you consider EV, so it is starting from EV for the in the case of holes. Okay. So now what is the findings? Here concentrations were is given by N0 is equal to NC to the EC minus F by KT, and P0 is equal to NV e to the minus EF minus EV by KVT. NV is the dense available states in the valence band, and EV is the valence band maxima. This one. EF is the Fermi level positions, other terms already I have told. Okay. So these are the two equations: number of electrons or carrier concentration, that is electron concentration and hole concentration in the semiconductors. Okay. As I am telling here, this is the intrinsic semiconductor because there is no type, any other type of doping. So pure semiconductors where the carriers are thermally generated because we have not applied any bias or anything here, only thermally generated carriers. So these are called the N0, the thermally generated electrons, and P0 is the thermally generated holes. So N0 is the electron concentrations and P0 is the hole concentrations. Okay, where you will find the electron concentration here and hole concentration in this region. So this is the carrier concentration at
Sir, but in
intrinsic
Fermi
semiconductor.
Dirac distribution, sir, it will be by one, I guess 1 plus that one will be there below denominator, sir.
Where?
So then why in the expression of the intrinsic electron concentration or NO, why is it given it like that, like Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics?
Yeah, there is some approximation is here. It is given in the during the derivations of the number of electrons in the band. So this one, one approximation is given the Maxwell-Boltzmann constant. That's why you are getting. Okay.
So what is the
Okay,
meaning
sir.
of MP? Mass of positive hole, effective mass of positive hole.
So these are the effective mass of electrons and effective mass of holes. Okay. Now in thermal in the intrinsic semiconductor, what we have that whatever the electrons are jumping from conduction valence band to the conduction band, the holes are generated. So thermally generated carriers are equal. So we can say that P0 and is equal to N0 because these are the thermally generated carriers, electron and hole pairs. Okay. So that's equal to P0. Already you know this concept. I think in your class 12 study. So from there,
No,
if you know the N0 and P0, all the equation is there, and if you do this, if
EC
you
plus
solve,
EF is
if you solve this, okay, the EF, the Fermi level, you will find your Fermi level intrinsic, I for intrinsic, okay, and Fermi level is E mid gap plus this some value, this one, okay.
Sir, mid gap means energy of band gap.
sir,
No,
that is for I guess extrinsic semiconductor.
no, this is if you solve this, you
Sir,
will find
for
this.
intrinsic it is the mid gap and I guess.
I am telling, that's why just let me conclude this one, okay. EF is equal to E mid gap. What you know that yes, that is the in the mid gap between the conduction and valence band for intrinsic semiconductor. That I am going to conclude. Okay. You see, this is the equations because in the class 12, this term it is not mentioned. Yeah, you know only the EFI is equal to E mid gap. Okay. Why? But finally is intrinsic semiconductor E mid gap plus some value are coming. Okay, this value is small, so you can neglect. That's why in generally we can say that Fermi level positions in the intrinsic semiconductor at the mid gap position here. Okay, but there is some plus minus value is there. Sorry.
What is E mid gap is the band gap?
Not band gap. I am telling the position of the mid gap in between the conduction band and valence band.
Okay.
Band gap is EC minus EV. Okay. The band gap means the
And it
difference
is EC
from
plus
conduction
EV by
minus.
2.
Okay. Mid gap is the position between the conduction band and valence band. So this is the mid gap. Okay. So carrier concentrations we know in the intrinsic semiconductors. Okay.
Sir, after simplifying this equation, PO equal to NO, we get the final equation which is highlighted in yellow color.
Yeah.
And sir, do we have to do numericals based on these equations in our exams?
Yeah.
You have to memorize all.
Yes. What memorize? This equation you need to memorize.
Okay, sir.
Now,
Everyone.
if you know these two, okay, then
These
you
two.
can get the
Okay.
you can get the N0, P0 and solve the EFI. Okay. You have memorized lot of equations, lot of things in class 12, no? To crack the J.
Yes, sir.
To crack the JE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is a very these
Sir,
are the
what
very
is
easy
this
to all of-
MP
Sir,
effective?
capital NC is what? Can you please repeat? I couldn't understand capital NC.
NC is the density of available states in the conduction band. NV is the density of available states in valence band.
Sir, which book to follow, sir, for that?
Sir, why would I write PO equal to NO?
Because in an intrinsic semiconductor, how the electrons and holes are generated. If you know that the valence band are filled with the electrons, okay, when at the room temperature, they will get the thermal energy and it will jump from valence band to the conduction band. So as a result, the holes will be generated in the valence band, and the conduction band you will have the electrons. Okay. So what we are doing here, N0, that is the electron concentration at conduction band, and P0 is the hole concentrations at the valence band. So these are the thermally generated carriers. Okay, so that's why N0 and P0 are equal in the intrinsic semiconductor.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm still unclear as to what does states mean in this context. States, quantum states of the.
Quantum states.
Yes, sir.
As I told, this is the, if you know the quantum, because I will not go through the quantum mechanism basic things here. Okay, just you get the idea here that if you have the single atom, you will have the discrete energy levels. Okay, so this and the band will form when the large number of atoms, because you are doing the material system. There will be a large number of atoms are there, then band will be formed. Okay. And from the Pauli's exclusion principle, electrons will be filled according to in this energy level. Okay. So what are the available states? If there is no available states, whether suppose some states are filled, if I say, then that there is no available state. So electrons, how electrons will move there? So if they are the available states and probability of the finding the electrons at that energy is filled, then you will get only the number of electrons at E. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you to get the expressions of the Ni means if you know the N0 is equal to P0, as you know for intrinsic semiconductor, we can say N0 is equal to P0 is to Ni. Okay. So intrinsic area concentrations. Okay. So Ni square, so but nothing but Ni square is equal to N0 P0. Okay. And if you put those equations for P0 and N0 in the previous slides, what we have shown, if you put this and do the simplifications, and you will have these expressions. Okay, Ni square is equal to.
Sir, what is N0? Sir, what is Ni, sir? Please, can you repeat? What is Ni?
N0 is the carrier concentration of electrons in the intrinsic semiconductors. P0 is the hole concentrations. So if N0 is equal to P0 is equal to just Ni means Ni for intrinsic carrier concentrations.
Okay,
as,
sir,
as we are considering the intrinsic semiconductor here so far. Okay. So this is the intrinsic carrier concentration Ni. Okay. So
sir, N0 equal to P0 is only valid for intrinsic semiconductor.
I will show the for doped semiconductor as well. Then we can conclude what. Okay.
Sir, Eg is the electron mid gap.
Eg is the band gap.
Energy mid gap.
Eg is the band gap of the semiconductors. Okay. So this EB minus EC basically the band gap. So your final expressions of Ni, that is the intrinsic carrier concentration, that means thermally generated carriers, okay, is square root of NC/Nb to the Eg by kBt. Okay. So from here, what we can observe that it depends on which? It depends on which factor? One is band gap, okay, this Ni, and second is the temperatures. Okay.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, NC and NV are constant.
NC and B are constant here. On C and B already I have shown the expressions. Here you see. This temperature term is there. If temperature change, then NC and B will change.
Sir, we get the expressions of N0 and P0 from Arrhenius equation.
Not RNA equation. Already I have discussed from where I have we have got the expressions. So you can go through the books, then you will find.
Can you show one example, sir?
I will not read. I will not repeat again. Okay.
Sir, which book to follow, sir?
Which book? Today I will upload the syllabus and book. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So intrinsic area concentration depends on the band gap as well as temperatures. Okay. So if I say intrinsic area concentration for silicon and for germanium is the same. Is the intrinsic area concentration for silicon and germanium same?
No, sir. No, sir. Because Eg is
No,
not
sir.
same.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, because the band gap is different. So that means for different semiconductors, intrinsic area concentration, that means thermally generated carriers, electrons or holes, for different semiconductors have different concentrations because of the band gap. Okay, if you have the high band gap materials, then intrinsic area concentration will be less. If you have the low band gap concentration, so if I ask with silicon and germanium, which will have the higher concentrations, intrinsic area concentration?
Germanium.
Germanium, because germanium has less band gap compared to silicon. Okay. So, and also temperature, if you take the silicon, same band gap materials, but you are changing the temperatures from room temperature to you are going to higher temperatures. In that case, Ni, the thermally generated carrier concentration will increase. Whatever the room temperature value, if you increase the high temperatures, if you increase the temperature of your semiconductor, then the thermally generated carriers will be higher. Okay. This is the concept of
The root under
intrinsic carrier concentration.
NCNB will be always greater than 1.
Sorry.
Root under NCNB will be always greater than 1.
NCNB. What is the value of Ni for silicon? If I say 1.5 into 10 to the power 10. Have you heard this or have you seen this number per centimeter cube?
Yes, sir.
Yes, room temperature.
At room temperature. At 300 K, your intrinsic area concentration for silicon, I am talking about here. Okay, 1.5 into 10 to the power 10 per centimeter cube at room temperatures. Okay, so now this is the intrinsic area concentration, only the thermally generated carriers are there. Without any means, we can't have any other carriers. So only the thermally generated carriers available. And for intrinsic semiconductors, for silicon, 1.5 into 10 to the 10 per centimeter cube. Now you have learned that the doping, you have learned the p-type and n-type semiconductors. That is called the extrinsic semiconductors. Okay, so extrinsic or doped semiconductor. What is the need? Why we need the doped semiconductors? You have read, I think, p-type and n-type semiconductors. So what is the necessity?
To increase the conductance.
To increase
Sorry.
To increase the conductance.
To have better conductivity, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
fine. Very good. Very good. Okay, fine. Yes. So that means to increase the conductivity, as you told, to increase the conductivity, we need the doped semiconductors. So question is that intrinsic area concentration for silicon is 1.5 into 10 to the 10 per centimeter cube. That means this carrier is not sufficient for our any electrical properties what we are looking for in active devices. So whatever the PN junction, semi BJT, or any MOSFET, CMOS, whatever the electronics we are using in the IC fabrications or IC chip. So intrinsic, this carrier 1.5 into 10 to the 10 for silicon is not sufficient for active device or active properties of the device. So that's why, that means intrinsic semiconductor will not use any active devices. So that's why your doping is required. That means you have to increase this number of carriers by any means. That is the concept of doping. So by means of doping, we can increase this Ni value. That is the 1.5 10 to the 10. It is not sufficient. We have to increase this carrier concentrations. So other way, that means you, as you told, the conductivity you need to increase. So basic things that you have to increase the carrier concentration by means of doping. That will give you the doped semiconductor. That I will discuss in the next class.
Sir, is there any formula for mid-gap energy?
Sorry?
For mid-gap energy in the first formula.
Sir, in the last formula,
Mid-gap is the position.
is easy by 2 can be replaced by mid gap?
This one. This is the position. This is the
Yes,
position.
sir. Mid-gap energy.
Mid-gap is the position.
Position. That is the position.
Yes, sir, but how to find it out?
How to find it out? Suppose
Sir,
my
Yes, sir.
suppose
Average of
suppose this is my 6 electron volts in conduction band from 0 scale. Okay. And this is suppose my 4 electron volt EV. Okay. So what is this means? That means my scale is 0. Suppose my scale is here. So 0 to 4 electron volt here, 6 electron volt is here. Okay. The band gap is what? No, sorry. The band gap is 2 electron volt. Yeah.
Yes.
6 electron minus
Yes, sir.
4 electron. But when I am talking about the mid gap, that is the position. What is this
5
position then?
electron volt.
That will be the
5 electron
5
volt.
electron volt. This is the mid gap. Okay. Position of the mid gap I am talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay.
Sir, so
That's
we
it.
can call.
Yes, sir,
we can
clear.
Please share previous class PDF and this class slide.
Yeah, I will see. I will see.
Sir, what does EFI denote?
Fermi level in
Energy.
for intrinsic semiconductors.
Okay, sir.
Sir, please share this slide along with the annotations you have written.
Okay.
Sir, kindly share the book also which you told.
I will share the name of the book.